I enjoyed Palpatine versus Windu. It was fine. By no means is it the strongest duel in Revenge of the Sith, but when you're in the same film as this masterpiece, that's not really a surprise, is it? Yes, Mace Windu versus Palpatine was passable, but let's be completely honest. It should have been so much better. Let's set the scene. Mace Windu and his boys roll up to the Chancellor's office and look cool as hell doing so. Seriously, I've always loved this shot. Look at the look on Windu's face. It just screams, "I'm the baddest motherfucker alive." It even says so on my goddamn lightsaber, which I'm going to shove right up your Sith ass. This man is just hoping Palpatine tries something.
I dare you! I double dare you, motherfucker!
Then there's these three. 3 Jedi Council members. 3 of the best swordsmen in the Order. Seriously, they're all at least top 15, with Kit Fisto easily being top 10. And then there's the Senate himself. Up to this point, we really have no idea how good he is in a duel. Remember, at this point in time, we have never seen Palpatine wield a lightsaber. To clarify, this is imagining that we are all seeing this scene for the first time in theaters back in 2005. If you really want to factor in his incredible duel against Maul and Savage, it only makes this duel against Windu more underwhelming. When the Jedi first arrive, Chancellor Palpatine is amicable and well-mannered, yet once they draw their lightsabers, his visage drops and we get to see Darth Sidious on full display. So, to recap, the prelude to the actual duel is implying that this is going to be an epic showdown between 4 Jedi Council members at the height of their powers and the Dark Lord of the Sith. It's telling us to expect a 4 versus 1 spectacle of a duel unlike anything we've ever seen before. I mean, can you just imagine how insanely cool that would have been? Instead, we got... I don't care how powerful Palpatine is. Killing 2 Jedi Council members in such a manner is a flat-out joke.
You serious?
He literally telegraphs the stab that kills Agent Kolar. Stop your typing right this moment. I'm well aware that Palpatine used Force Scream to paralyze the Jedi, making them unable to react to his attacks while also moving at incredible speed. But you do realize that those explanations were only created because this moment is so ridiculously unbelievable, right? There's no indication that Palpatine was moving at an extreme speed. There are ways to easily convey this to the audience, yet Lucas chose not to. And the Force Scream? I guarantee you some poor writer watched that scene and thought, wow, that scream was really cool. Maybe we can use that to explain why 2 Jedi Council members put up less of a fight than the younglings did against Anakin. Again, like, it works. The scene works. It just isn't nearly as epic as it should have been. At the very least, my boy Kit Fisto lasts a whole 4.14 seconds. That's 4.14 seconds longer than you useless tools lasted, isn't it, boys? Really pulling your weight. Fantastic job. Your ancestors would be so proud. But that's the crux of it. Instead of making Palpatine look genuinely powerful, the scene opts to make the Jedi look pathetically weak. Contrast this with something like Avengers Infinity War. During the scene on Titan when Thanos battles the Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man, they all give him their absolute best shot. They take themselves to the limit, and it still isn't enough. Thanos comes across looking unstoppable, and the heroes put forward an admirable effort. So, I wish that Revenge of the Sith would have opted for something more along those lines. Now let's dig into the meat of the duel.
Give it to us raw and wriggling.
Wrong franchise and gross. I'm well aware that Ian McDiarmid and Samuel L. Jackson didn't get a whole lot of time to rehearse their duel before actually filming it. I'm also aware that, unlike Ewan and Hayden, for example, these 2 gentlemen are a bit older, so demanding physical activity doesn't come as easily to them. But still, buy more time to rehearse, use more body doubles, more CGI if you absolutely have to, do anything to make this duel more epic than it was. I love Ian McDiarmid. I thought he was fantastic as Palpatine, particularly in this very movie, but my god, the way he swings his lightsaber looks like he's wielding a pool noodle. There are so many shots of him just flat out looking awkward and uncomfortable. I actually think Samuel does a nice job with what he was given. Some of his moves are smooth as butter, but his style is fairly straightforward in this duel. And again, that's disappointing because by all rights, Mace Windu is the Jedi Order's best duelist. They should have choreographed him as such. Just as suddenly as it began, the duel is over with Palpatine being disarmed like a chump. Sure, you can argue that he threw the duel. I like that headcanon. So does Ian McDermott. But George Lucas has stated that Mace did straight up beat Palpatine. In the end, I just don't feel that this duel was indicative of really any of the characters' power levels. If you watch this duel and then watch the Anakin vs. Obi-Wan duel and you knew nothing else of Star Wars, you'd probably come away thinking that Anakin and Obi-Wan are the superior duelists, Kit Fisto, Agent Kolar, and Sassy Tin are just red shirt fodder, and Mace and Palpatine are past their prime geezers trying to relive their glory days. Again, this duel works. It's fine. But it's disappointing that they basically settled for a C- when a little more effort would have easily made this duel an A and one of the most badass in all of Star Wars. But those are just my thoughts on this duel. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the future.